What is going on, everybody? On we go with Hitman Absolution. This is Skurky's Law. Worst level in the game, in my opinion. And it's not because it's hard or frustrating.
So you saw him get
Quite
up and
the
walk
opposite,
away
actually.
After that fall.
Oh yeah.
It's more so because
Angel man.
it's just absolute
describe it?
nothingness. Like, the first checkpoint in the courthouse, all you're trying to do is get into the holding cells, and and basically you do it one of two ways. You have to sabotage the courtroom projector to either dress up as the judge or as the defendant, the guy in the tinfoil hat, who thinks that garden gnomes are used as spy devices by the UN, but anyways, that's besides the point. So we're hardly even gonna do anything. Like, we're basically gonna watch this court case play out. Although the only thing we're gonna do right now is go up and watch it from the upper level. Real exciting. Basically, eventually, they're going to play a video on the projector, which is basically, I guess, like security footage proving the defendant's guilt of destroying garden gnomes at a garden shop or something. Once it's playing, we need to sabotage it from the TV to our left. But as soon as there's a guard in there, but as soon as he starts the projector, he's going to walk away. But we still need to time this because there is that exact guard I'm looking at downstairs. Down there, right there. He can potentially see you sabotaging the projector if he's in a specific spot. And that specific spot would be if he's sitting in his chair. Which is to the right of that keycard lock door. Don't worry about the guards up here or that guy sitting down. They won't even see. It's really just the guard downstairs that could see us.
Your Honor,
I don't even know what else to say. Basically, after sabotaging the projector, the defendant is going to ask to use the restroom, and that's where we're going to subdue him and start imposing as him, so that we will be the ones getting sentenced, so we can go straight into the prison. The alternative is to sneak around the outside of the building. You can also sabotage the projector from a computer in the judge's office, and then you can take out the judge, which is actually more entertaining. And imposing as the judge, 47 actually gets to interact and close the case with banging his gavel and everything. And he also talks too. So there's the guard in the chair. We just need him to move. So yeah, imposing as the judge and having 47 like talk and have dialogue as he's in disguise. I think this is that is actually a good early example of 47's humorous dialogue as he tries to play the part, which they would obviously do way more and way better in the World of Assassination trilogy.
I need to pee.
So I guess that's one thing to come from this level that's positive. What else? The evidence is in a security room downstairs. I'm not gonna bother to get it. It's not that easy to get without dressing up as a security guard anyway.
Really nice to see.
So make sure you go to the men's restroom before the tinfoil hat guy comes in, because as soon as he's in here, the restroom is going to become a trespassing zone, and it's going to be guarded by the security guard that escorted him from the courtroom to the restroom. Alright, so we're just waiting for him to come in. So here he comes. And here he goes. it's as simple as subduing him, hiding him, and taking his outfit. Which will obviously be a unique disguise, so no blending in at all. Okay. So there's the outfit. Now, as soon as you exit the restroom, the guard is going to escort us again, so we just have to follow behind him slowly.
Speak to anyone or stop for any reason along the way. His honor is not a patient man.
But it's really hard to persuade anyone that you
Very slowly, since, well, if you're playing this on console or if you have a controller hooked up, slow movement is possible by just being easy on your thumbstick. But on PC, as far as I know, slow movement is not possible on the PC version. They fixed this in the World of Assassination trilogy because you have to press and hold Alt while moving, and then you can slowly walk. But in Absolution, slow walking, as far as I know, is not possible in the PC version unless you have a controller hooked up. So basically, you'll be locked at this desk as the judge makes this sentence. And then as soon as he makes the sentence, we will be escorted to the keycard locked door. The door will be opened for us, and then we can go straight into the holding cells. So yeah,
Let's go.
this checkpoint, it's just as boring and sucky as it sounds. You access the holding cells one of two ways. You impose as the defendant and get sentenced and escorted in, or you become the judge, and then you can very humorously, confirm that Tinfoil Hat Guy is not guilty, and then access the holding cells yourself with the judge's keycard. This checkpoint, well, first of all, it's not ranked, which is odd because it has evidence, but, this guard will be doing different things depending on which disguise you enter with. If it's Tinfoil Hat Guy, he's going to escort us into one of the holding cells. If it's the judge, then a very similar, it's going to be a very similar outcome, except he's basically going to be walking you around doing a inspection of the cells, I guess. And then you'll be told that you can't get into the main prison due to a lockdown, which is also why they're holding us in a holding cell. If you were to complete the previous checkpoint with any other disguise or just your suit, then the guard, I think he exists, he just isn't going to show up at the front entrance like that, probably so that it's possible to sneak through.
Daytime story, whatever.
Speaking of suit only, good luck getting through the previous checkpoint suit only, especially on expert. It's pretty much not possible unless you're willing to compromise Shadow by killing some non-targets. Anyways, wait for that guard to show up and then pick the lock. I think this is the only door that's lock-pickable that is not an exit. And then lock-pick the exit. And then we just got one more checkpoint to get through. And we're just gonna sneak on through it.
Too rough on him now, boys.
It's a straight path. So, of all the missions in the game, this one, I think, I'm entirely convinced this mission was not changed whatsoever from its original incarnation. If anything, the original intent was to either become the judge or the Tinfoil Hat Guy. I'm guessing a second option was added just so that you could at least do the first checkpoint differently. Anyways, the guard with the shotgun in this control room, as soon as he moves from that position, there's a big red button that's going to open the door deeper into the prison. That's our current objective, is to open that door so that we can keep moving forward. Here we go. So just carefully proceed forward. You won't get spotted. I recommend rolling from cover here just to make sure that guard doesn't see you in any way. And then we can bypass the area by climbing the ladder onto a catwalk. So easy and so linear because you're not really going to do this any other way. Slide down and quickly, but without running, round the corner so you don't get spotted. Shoot that lock and chain so that you can just go right through that door. And then pick the lock to the exit. And yeah, that's literally it. Just to add more value to the video, I guess, here's the ending cutscene. Just watch this sheriff character.
I remember when I was your age. God. I didn't
He's
know.
such a great character. Like, this is definitely the type of person who poses a threat to 47, let alone the ICA.
Yeah, there you go. Ho, 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 down for the count. How about a little extra just to make sure you're cooked real good?
Seriously. All these, like...
Yeah, Dexter. Yeah, no problemo. Yeah, just some ball
all
of
these,
luck. Told you I'm a professional.
dumbasses from the town of Hope, including Blake Dexter, the main villain. These are all pathetic villains. But that's all I got. See you next time.